Alright, hello everybody. Back here with Soul Arrow only at Dark Souls 2. I forgot to change the stream title apparently. I didn't hit done. Just put day 12. Oh, not day 120, day 12. There we go. Whoops. Well, whatever. Back at it again at Christmas Eve. Back at it again in general. So we're most of the way through at this point. Just got the Crown of the Sunken King DLC. And a couple of DLC side bosses. And then parts in the main game that I'm not looking forward to terribly much. Most notably, the Ancient Dragon. So let's put that off as long as possible. I can do the Iron Passage, or I can go back to try the Frigid Outskirts, which I'm also not looking forward to for reasons that should be obvious to anyone who's played this game. Let's just do this. Let's just start with this. It's been a few days. This will be a nice warm-up. A little bit of a... I was going to make a joke about it being easy. It's not going to be easy. But I'm over the hump on caring about summons, so that might help. Of course, they probably won't do very well in these lever sections. Oh! Maybe I just kill these and loot their cells for now. Maybe I worry about the whole shortcut situation later. Pretty sure the first time I played this, I also farmed these guys down to nothing. Just because it took so many tries. But it made the run back way easier for all subsequent attempts. So I could just run down these hallways, avoid the fireballs, and not worry about a bunch of axemen. There might be a slight problem with having two summons in these narrow hallways. At least you can push them in this game. Some games you can't do that with PCs. But our damage is pretty good. Like, all of us together, I mean. We're killing people pretty fast. Oh my god. Lightning. Okay, these guys suck. That's noted. Not a fan of these night and day sorcerers, sun and moon, whatever motif they got going on. Also, fume sorcerers are going to take very little damage from me. And I'm silenced. You guys have no ranged options? Both of you? Okay, fine. I guess we'll run past those guys. Can't cast spells. Now I can. did all that without aggroing the archer for somehow. So I think that's what just happened. Ah, roll 2. Wow, Laurie, way to just ignore that enemy. Yeah, I think this is the last. Oh, maybe it's the second to last little zone. Oh, that's the boss fog, right? I thought there was one of the big guys down here. Oh, there is. He was just hiding. And I'm silenced. Laurie, get him. What I wanted. Didn't really mean to double check. It's kind of just mashing the button. You know what? Let's just go fancy. See how terrible my damage is, especially with 2 summons in here. Yep, that's about what I expected. It was almost dead. Maybe I should equip some team healing miracles. Take more of a support role for these difficult endgame bosses. I'd still only be dealing damage with Soul Arrow. No, TBH, this is further than I expected to get on the first attempt. I remember that run back being way longer, somehow. Ow. Crazy thing is, I feel like this is still pretty doable. The Smelter Demon is not the hardest moveset to dodge. Even though it's going to be a long fight. It's not going to be like the hardest fight, you know what I mean? As I fail to dodge the thing real quick. Twice. Just gotta roll a few frames sooner. Well, that. Alright, you know what, let's try that again, but with only 1. Let's just get Laurie in here. Because she has a bunch of S's, she has a bunch of self-healing. She's got big old armor, you know? I feel like that's the mood. Swordsman or whatever, Adele is cool, but I feel like Laurie's just got more staying power, you know what I mean? Alright, Laurie, we're gonna kind of run through this faster this time. Avoid getting shot too much by the guys up top. numerous though they are. Oh, came down here. Weird. Odd choice for him to make. I guess we can go. Nothing else, like I said earlier, farm stuff down. Although I keep saying that this playthrough, and so far nothing's taken me the full 12 tries. Ow. Probably take the repair powder off. Although actually I might use this all staff in the boss fight. We'll see. See what I'm feeling like. We'll just die already. There we go. Good signal. Oh, hey, friend. Kind of forgot there was a guy right below this ledge last time. Totally just sniped him from above. I don't know if that was really necessary, Lauren. It was not a whole lot of HP, just got back up to like. Again, maybe her essence just doesn't heal as much as I thought. Yeah, that's why she has a million of them. Alright, Lauren. Let's make our way downtown, huh? The heck was that? Whatever. Just run. Do not. Really? The slow you down spell? I don't even know if these guys are trying to kill me. They're kind of just being dicks. Okay, 48 damage. That's a bit better. Assist. Switch targets mid-attack animation. That's fine. It's like at least a visible chunk of the health bar. Still, little Dory is getting messed up though. Ow. Ow, my body. Focus. Just dodge and hit. Dodge and hit and use repair powder. It's a little late. That was really close. This is not going well, which is to say it's going exactly as well as anticipated. I might actually need the faster cast speed of the Staff of Wisdom. It is actually kind of making a difference. Should also consider not using summons because, I mean, the damage I'm doing versus the benefit of having them for like the first quarter of the fight, maybe. Not exactly balanced pros and cons there. Oh my god, that turn. And bosses shouldn't be allowed to do that. Just spin on their heel like 135 degrees. Well, in any case, let's throw on spell for a while. Yeah. I was gonna say, might need lightning resistance more than magic on the run up to the boss, but anyway. Yeah, it's fine. So we see how much damage I do without phantoms. Also, let's run this gauntlet. Just to see. Nope. That didn't work. Fireballs, they stagger a little too hard. Alright, let's not bother trying that again. This. Yeah, not debuffed again. Stupid spellcasters. Not exactly the cleanest run up in that last room, but that's okay. I'm here now. He 76 damage, it's way better. Actually, you know what? I got plenty of herbs, I'll try this all staff. Just to see. 96, it's almost triple digits. See, that's actually... I mean, it's not good damage, but it's damage. It's enough to make a dent. Oh my god, let me dodge, dude. Ow. Yep, nope, that's death. I think I was right before I needed faster casting. This guy's intervals are just barely not long enough. So to avoid tempting myself, I'm just going to take that off. Actually, I can take that off my number too while we're at it. I'll leave the Elizabeth mushrooms just in case. Wait a minute. Started with, well, I can't get back up to the bonfire. I guess if I need more than 72, I'll use an herb. It's not a big deal. A little bit stupid, but... See if it even matters. See if I live long enough for it to matter. Yeah. Damage difference with the blue dagger, but screw that. Shouldn't have gone for that one. Is there ample healing opportunities while he's buffing himself? I like that attack. That attack is very punishable. So is that one. That's that one. Probably shouldn't have gone for that, but it worked out. I don't know why I went for a second shot there. That was just pure stupidity. I should just never have a shield not equipped. That was not a sentence. I should just never not have a shield equipped. That's what I'm learning. So honestly, I can just tank him. I don't need to roll that badly. I'm still going to roll, but I can get away with not doing that. Apparently. And I can always just hold it up for safety if I'm not sure if I'm far enough away. close. A little greedy on my part. I rolled way too early. It's okay, we're like a fifth of the way through. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Well, at least I have lots of ember herbs. I rolled stupid early, I don't know what that was. And you know what? I killed Manus, I can kill this fool. Gotta keep blinking away. Give what hits I can. Okay, I'm trying to roll, but I will take blocks as well, that's fine. And it is down to like 2/3. Always knew this was going to be a marathon battle. And who boy is it? I don't know why I pressed that button. Ow, I rolled too early. A little much too early. But it's a weird delay on that combo. I use nerve very soon. It's just bad. Why does it take so long to do that? Stamina. I actually only need the one herb though. 72 casts got me to half. Now I have 100 more. Should be fine, I would think. Should probably try and mix in some life gems where I can. The Estus use to his health bar ratio is not great. Just dodge and hit, baby. Dodge, and then you hit. You dodge, and you hit. And you dodge a few times, and then you hit a few times. Boss does a combo, has a long recovery, so you do a combo. It's a give and take, it's a trade. It's a bit of a dance. You get staggered really hard sometimes, and you just hope the boss doesn't do a follow-up. Shockwave. Jesus. That's life gems didn't take so much longer to use. Also help if I could freaking roll. Let's just grab one of those. It's a little slower than I expected, so that's not ideal. It's okay, we got there. That'll be pretty good for us. Just dodge and hit. Easy peasy. Why did that one do 68? Maybe it was like out of stamina. You do deal less damage when you run out of stamina attack. Wasn't enough to really worry about. You only have a point difference. I thought this Elizabeth mushrooms would be a little more effective. I don't think it lasted very long. I mean, it still healed me a bunch, I'm not complaining, but it's a little odd. I mean, they were like broken in the first game. I know they nerfed them, but still. That was a mistake. Too early. Ah, I thought I could pull that off. Oh, what did I unlock? What the heck? That was weird. I like couldn't re-lock on either. Just dodging it. Just block and get staggered, and block and get staggered. Block and get staggered. Oh my god. Life gems, you need to be faster. I don't know what to tell you, life gems. Not real too early. Need stamina, god dang. But Alright, we do a little dodging, we do a little hitting. Ow. But look at that, he's so beatable. Look how beatable this boy is. Maybe I shouldn't phrase it like that. Check after he does that slam to make sure he's not going to do the shockwave after. Alright, we're getting the rhythm back. I don't know what happened in the middle there. Got frazzled. Got a little frantic. Wasn't dodging quite as cleanly. But we're back in it now. Two shot, and that's it. That's the whole boss. Victory achieved, baby. That was pretty much in line with what I was expecting to be Itch. That was about as long and as many shots as I expected that to take. If anything, a little surprised he wasn't more magic resistant. I know his magic resistance is high, but it was a little bit higher. I'm not disappointed. Do not get me wrong. But that's where Pharaoh's Mask is. Neat. This thing. Have a beard a little bit if I want. But I am glad to have that done. That's one of the things that I was most not looking forward to this playthrough. But what I had forgotten is that I actually enjoy fighting the Smelter Demon. I think he's a fun boss, so that was not bad at all. Now I just gotta remember how to get back. To, like, anything else. Actually, I think bonfire down here. Yeah, okay, that works. Do I even have enough souls to level up after that? No, not even close. Not after farming. Cool. That is Crown of the Iron King DLC done. There are a few little bits of treasure I can pick up still. Oh, you know what I should do? Whoops, didn't mean to back all the way out of that. I should go to... where? I should go finish the Soul of Nadalia now that I have the last... Smelter Wedge? Smelter Wedge, that's what they're called. So we go up. Let's say that was only third try on the blue Smelter Demon. First try without summons. Summons actually made that a lot harder just because HP and defenses. That would have been such a long fight, and the summons just died too quickly. I recommend fighting that guy without... oh no, it's the other elevator. I recommend fighting that guy without NPCs. Just human player summons are fine. I think think I gotta ride this elevator? I don't even remember. Oh, maybe not. I don't think so. Oops, that was almost bad. I can never remember my way around this place. I just know that it's up somewhere. That's not it. And this way leads up to where Sirlon is. It might actually be too high up at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Just gotta go run past a big hammer man. Do I go down here? No. No, that leads to nothing useful. And I really do not recall. There's just 9 of them on the floor over there. That's a dead end. It is up from the bonfire, right? Like, not crazy. So, like, over here. No, I already checked this way. It's just that bonfire. I don't know why I'm so lost in this tower, even after playing this DLC so many times. Is it over there? How do I get over there? Oh, I can run across the thing. That might be it, actually. Yeah, okay, it is here. Ignore me, Mr. Guy. Iframes, maybe. Ooh. Well, I got the soul at least. So now all of those should be combined. Or apparently not. Is there something I have to do to combine them? I don't remember. I thought they just mashed themselves all together once you have all. That's not right. That there was just a +3 ring on the floor, like 20 feet from the bonfire the whole time. Didn't even realize. I could have been taking very slightly less damage during that fight. I was expecting it to be like smithing stones or something. Titanite shards. Consumable soul or something. Okay, now that this guy doesn't have health regen, I should be able to take him down. That's too much trouble. Except he lunges way farther than you ever expect him to. His weapon is like 15 feet long for some reason. Ow. So it's not the easiest thing to take these guys down, but we'll get there. Now there's just so much loot. Do I have to take the soul fragments to, like, the throne where the crown was or something? Life ring +3, nice. I do not remember how that works. I don't even, like, need the soul for anything. Like, I'm only using soul arrow anyway. I don't actually remember what weapons and stuff you can make from it. But whatever it is, I presumably don't need it. I guess some of them you can turn into rings. Or is that in this game, or is that only the third? I might be thinking of the third game. I'm actually going to Google it real quick, because I want to know. Soul of Nadalia. Ride of Ash. Oh, it's because there are 12 fragments, and I'm just dumb. So wait, do I have another smelter witch? I think that was my last one. Hang on. Smelter. So it's at the start, 1 after Surlon, 4 after activating the elevators. Oh yeah, there are only 11 total. So that means there's a soul somewhere that I just didn't pick up. Governor drop by Ash Isles, last one by Fume Knight. Okay, that's what I thought. So that means there's one somewhere that I just didn't pick up. And again, it's not important, but it feels like that's how you complete this DLC. Even though I've gotten all the bosses killed. You know what I mean? Wait, why am I waiting for this? I can just feather out of here. I think I know which one it is. I think I died running down the tower, the like tertiary tower, where Meldrin, the assassin, is. I think I died trying to get that one. I guess if Meldrin is still alive, then we'll know that that's the correct one. If he's not, then I just gotta run that in the tower and check. Yep, he's alive. This is it. This is my final boss for the DLC. Somehow. Jesus. I mean, he does more damage than the other bosses I fought. That's not true, but it kind of is. At least with that attack. Okay, bye. Well, then I'm looking forward to Bridget Outskirts, but I do want to do that before heading into the other DLC, just so that I can have it done, you know what I mean? Have that DLC squared away, just like I'm squaring away this one. Stop blocking. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Rude. Inconsiderate. Shooting at me from range, how dare you? At least I can apparently stand here without aggroing Meldrin for some reason. I'll take it. Okay, I think that's all the normal enemies. So now it's 1v1 snipers on Rust. So to learn to roll. Kind of. Ow. Let's find the block. Thanks, I hate it. Maybe not. Run? Where are you running to, dude? You were already right there. I mean, I'll take the free hits, but Weird. Oh, and the NPCs just panic roll. Like, they get the timing on the first roll wrong, so you hit them and then they roll again because they got hit or something. There we go. And there we go. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. The proper one. Huzzah! Okay, hi guys. I need that. Ow. Yeah, I probably could have just ran and feathered out. Yeah, think about it. But the hard part's over, 2 of them are dead. Doesn't really matter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, and that is the Crown of the Iron King fully completed. Now let's go do something way less enjoyable. I hope that was wrong. What? I hope that was the right bonfire. Or hope that wasn't the wrong bonfire. And I mashed both those sentences together into one. Which is to say, I said neither, effectively. But yes, to answer my own question, that was the correct bonfire. Now, it's just weird that throw not line up with its animation. It was already in the air when it looked like he was still throwing it. You know what, actually, just kill me. Just kill me. So you can get out of my house. Alright. Time to venture into what a lot of people consider the worst part of the game. Reasonably so. Welcome to the rest of today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a blank void. Some of the dust grips, though, I'll take those. So I think I'm supposed to head kind of toward the sun. It's been a while since I played through this area. Abbas Fever. Come along, girlfriend. And the head of Vengarl. Actually, it's all of Vengarl. Nice. Now summon a third? I can't. Hunter O'Hara. Let's go, team. I feel like this won't be so bad with the entourage all here. I mean, I know it will, but it feels like it's not going to be. For brief periods of visibility. You just got to try and maintain that heading in correction. Try to not get ambushed by reindeer, or whatever these are supposed to be. Ooh, Manhunter O'Hara with the great bow. That was actually a solid chunk of damage. See the glow of an item. Ah, that was actually really helpful. Mirror hat, nice. It's good looking headwear. I feel like I remember these buildings being kind of safe from the horses too, but do not quote me on that. By which I just mean they don't really spawn near the houses too much. Or I guess they're not houses, near the buildings, you know what I mean. Really thought I rolled too early there. Jesus, these things are weird. They're actually really cool. Not gonna lie, I really like these designs. And all the attacks they do are really cool. But fighting them is a pain in the butt. Especially when they double up. Ow. Rude. However, put the great bow with exploding arrows away. Pull out a little crossbow. She got jokes. Is there a living hollow over here somewhere? Did he get killed already? I guess he must have. Luckily, you can also hear usually when the reindeer spawn. Well, there's also plenty of ambient wind noises too. It's not an exact science. There's a Pharaoh stone here. They're just gonna make a pool of water, so I feel like that's not very useful in the snow. I feel like I would just freeze to death. I'm a little tempted to hit it anyway. Do I even have a lockstone? I don't. Maybe I'll just Google what that does later if I remember. I probably won't remember. Let's be reasonable here. Let's be honest. gonna do a little lap. Make sure I don't miss any loot, you know? Gotta get all the good stuff from Bridged Outskirts. Actually, I joke, but I already got a cool hat, so... not complaining. Really has it out for Manhunter over here. Huh? I can't even see the thing, but I can shoot it. Boy, can I shoot it. Oh, that's like an actual warrior. Over there, not even just a hollow. What the heck? Are you hostile? Okay. Apparently it's hostile. At least my guys are hostile to it. So. By the way, side note, ow, my body. He's smacking my soul arrows back at me? He just reflect sorcery? What the hell is happening? I don't even remember that guy. Well, this is a rough spot to be in. A lot going on. I like the little walk animation, little prince. It was adorable. Oh god, there's another one. There's another one of those guys. Also, yes, if anyone's wondering, those reindeer will just spawn. Kind of indefinitely. Like, they spawn in certain spots, and they can be farmed down. If you kill 12 of the same one, quote-unquote, it will stop spawning. But in the meantime, that's a lot of reindeer. Oh, hey, big guy. Y'all gonna go fight that? I like how we've got our tank, Bengarl, our like sorcerer, wizard, me, arcane caster, our divine caster, Abisfuva, and our ranger, archer character, O'Hara. It's just human effigies. Not even worth. I guess I should kill Bardish guy out front here. I don't remember these guys being here. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know if they respawn. I don't know why they reflect magic. I really don't like that. They also only seem to reflect some of the time. Not totally sure what's causing it. Do like that. I'm just gonna keep spamming. It's so weird. Okay, where am I even going now? I think I'm going down this way. Oh yeah, I see it. I think. Yeah. Ow. Here they come again. My central nervous system. Of course, there's a second one. Why wouldn't there be? That's just what we call foreshadowing. Oh my god. Why do they always time their attacks so perfectly? Well, that sucks. Crack another one of those because I'm not doing this without summons. Holy hell. If I had gotten through everything else in the game without summons, I would try this, but no. Not happening. I do not want to spend like 15 years on this. So don't totally remember where the summoning circle is. Never mind, it's right there. Visibility is very limited. Okay, so I also remember that if you keep the sun, it's slowly coming back to me. Keep the sun on your right, you can kind of just go through the hills here. Like the buildings are nice landmarks for sure. And ultimately would probably be a much better idea. But if you just kind of skirt around the cliffs, it's faster? Question mark. I would like to make my way to the bridge with the least opposition possible. This area out of, like, the entire trilogy is the one that gets the most... I don't even really want to call it hate. The most criticism for its design. I don't know if I'm the weird one. I kind of like it. Like, it's annoying to play through, but it's so much different than the rest of like, the action RPG experience in a lot of things. Not even just Souls games, but... I don't know. I don't know if I'm the weird one. I think it's kind of fun. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's not my favorite of the games for sure, but... I don't know. I always feel like I dread coming here, but then when I'm here, it's like, it's fine actually. Until I get to Levin's Zone, and then it's the worst again. Alva gave me enough problems. I do not want to fight two of her. Or at the very least, with 3 phantoms, or potentially 3 other players. This is, you know, it's a group activity. It's a fun little excursion. I'm only coping a little bit. So, Jesus, just one after another with these guys. Then again, I'll take that over having 2 at the same time. So I want to make sure I can see when I'm approaching the cliffside, because I do not want to just walk off the cliff. I feel like that would be entirely possible. Ring of the Living, neat. Or, you know, get knocked off by a reindeer. It's also entirely possible. Oh god. I guess O'Hara's little crossbow does almost as much damage as the Great Boss. It doesn't super matter, I guess, what she has out. Alright guys, everybody here? Everybody ready to go? Yup, okay. Finger all making his way down, I guess. Take this sketchy bridge. And that's how you know you've reached the boss fight. See, this area's not so bad. There he is. Come on, big guy. Gonna need you to tank lots of hits for the rest of us. Alright, time to see what we can do here. I love the King's Pet. .65 damage is not a ton of damage. But that's because there are 4 of us. Collectively, we're actually doing pretty alright. That great bow does work. A lot of phantoms don't do a whole lot of damage, but Hero puts in the effort. I think Fuva's lightning was doing pretty good too. Yeah. I mean, all the phantoms are actually doing pretty well. Linzal and Ark aren't like the tankiest bosses. They at least made it so in this game the duos aren't super tough individually. Duos and groups. I hear miracles messing people up. Big bosses like these are the one thing that spell works, or that miracle I should say, works on well. Ow. I like how the most damage I've taken during this fight has been collateral from cats jumping on me. Doing like a sideways dodge from someone else. Really glad that didn't hit me. rolled way too early for that. Please aggro on a Phantom for a moment so I can heal. You. Jesus. One down. Wow, that thing, like, the Estus perfectly accounted for that attack. That was crazy. Oh, Yangi. Whew, that was close. Ow. Ooh, his HP is dropping. He did 7 damage. Apparently the lightning is not very effective. That lightning was effective. Ah, I rolled way too early. Aha! Summons, baby. Not gonna lie, with 4, that fight's actually pretty fun too. What I was talking about. Not even mad about it. Actually, that was way easier than I was expecting this valley to be. Not gonna lie, the fight is kind of enjoyable with all the phantoms. Am I even leveling up? I think I was leveling up Vitality. So I'm gonna put more gear, yeah. Doesn't super matter at this point. Cool. That is 2 DLCs fully completed. I just gotta figure out how to get to Crown of the Sunken. JK, I remember it's past the run. The heck was that noise? Oh, I think the portal to the dark might be open. I just played the sound for some reason. That's my best guess, anyway. I almost just rested at the bonfire. I often forget that Dark Souls 2 has the ones that send you back to Majula instead of being actual bonfires that function as bonfires. I have done that before, more than once. Alright, DLC 3, well, technically DLC 1, I guess, but you know what I mean. Hopefully it'll be a little easier, because I started with the other ones. Plus this one only really has... I mean, it has 3 bosses like the other ones, but It's 2 boss fights back to back, and then 1 side boss, the gank squad, if you can even call them a boss. That one will be interesting with Soul Arrow, though. Let's see how much damage we're doing. Not a lot. Pretty much like what we were doing to the Broom Tower guys. So a little bit less than ideal. Just checking that I had the sorcerer counter on. That's a lot of people. Oh, they have Estus. Sure. Why not? Just need to get away from that archer for a second. Ow. Okay, so far so mediocre, I guess. Oh. I forgot that would deal damage to them. Should have hit that earlier. Okay. These guys are not super good at attacking. Pretty easy to dodge, in other words. Ow, Jesus Christ. Arrows. Too many dang arrows. Did I hit that from here? Yeah, that was actually super easy. I wonder if the aim assist helps with the levers. Like, you can't lock onto them, obviously, but like the passive assistance. I don't love how enemies just don't stagger in the DLCs for like anything. I guess I could throw the stone ring back on, but eh. Not like I'm not used to it at this point. Get sniped, idiot. That's what you get for being on lower ground, loser. No, I don't think the auto aim helps with those. Really? Alright. Apparently there isn't floor there. Well, time to kill all these guys again. It's not really a good run past everything option in this part. because they will just drop down right behind you. Ow. At least having the elevators raised helps with cover. Like that archer on the far side of this one isn't shooting me. But you got swords. Direct. At least I will say these guys are easier than the Broom Tower Ash Knights. Just in the way that they fight. Even if they have similar health and defenses. So that's nice. Just in case. Ow. Forgot there was a third one. Straight up left my brain. Ooh, you know what I'm not looking forward to now? That part with the coffins and the ghost knight guys. That place gets crowded. Oh, kind of thought there was going to be something over there. Raise this thing, yeah. Longbow that I won't use, but at least I know. Is there anything useful in the bug room? Or this bug room? There are multiple. Not really. Oh. Thought it was going to go higher than that. Nope. No soup for you. No Sunny D for you. Oh, where did you come from? I mean, he explains the sound, but... Where's? So is this just the walkway I came down at the start? Yes, okay. Why is that building down now? What? What? Oh, that almost connected. That one got there. Hmm. Must have accidentally gotten hit during the fighting. I guess. Ow. Both my ankles crack. Probably safe to assume these guys can't get poisoned. Poison's kind of their whole thing after all. I can get poisoned, but just really slowly, apparently. Oh yeah, these are the lizards. I guess that one's not a lizard. No, it is. Probably try a little harder to not get poisoned in the future. Because that hurt a lot, actually. I missed. There we go. Wait, what did that do? I don't know. Oh, it is that. Gotcha. So that you hit this one, it makes a bridge. So that you can come hit this one, and it makes a bridge. Huzzah. And then you gotta deal with these ones. Gross ass bug noises. Sample wisdom at risk. How about that? Still not doing super hot. Oh boy. There are quite a few of them. Luckily, these ones die pretty quickly. Unlike everything else in all the DLCs. I guess they are main game enemies. Just dropped them in here. Also, I will take an Elizabeth mushroom, or however many that was. Cannot complain about that. Yeah, just one. Of course so too. Why not? Wingus and Dingus. Oop, Wingus died. Dingus. Wanna try your luck? Congrats, you both died. You good? I have the Twitch app on too long on my phone. It's a bit of an older phone at this point. Doesn't handle it too well. Oh, my friend. And this is why we play this game with the sound on. If I don't always, that guy would have surprised me very much. Oh, that's what the Sanctum Mace is. It's a good weapon. Wait, how do I get that? Is there another platform? No. Just gotta come from around the building, I guess. Am I just blind? Yeah, probably. Oh, it's right here. And it's another Sanctum Mace. Ow. Yeah, this part I remember being a little dicey. It's a bit of a gauntlet of archers, mostly. Oh, and that guy, of course, stands up. Why not? Ow. I'm just gonna double chug and tank through some stuff. Stop blocking for like 2 seconds. Heal you and move on. The answer is yes, you could. I would at least like it if those guys couldn't shoot me from like 5 ever away. Taking that many trades, but whatever. Actually wasn't terrible. I don't like fighting on the narrow parts. I don't have room to roll. Remember, everyone, you do not have to run up to the enemy. You can get them to run up to you. Sometimes it's tactically advantageous to stay back, even if you don't get to attack with your action on that turn. Oh. Hello. Switch. No accuracy whatsoever. There we go. I could just smack those with my staff. It's not like they take damage anyway. Is there anything in here? Or is it just a lizard spitting poison? It's just the lizard. Can I even shoot these? I'm pretty sure you can kill those if you aim low enough, but it's hard to do with sorcery. Really? Oh, I didn't notice there was... Ooh, Thunder Quartz +3. That you'll love to see. Can I get down from here? Oh yeah, I can drop right there. It seems I must. Still gotta remember that rolling is not the move. Get off stuff like that. It's way better to just run. Can I get that? No. Need to lower this platform again. Do I even need to? I'm gonna. It'll only take a few extra seconds anyway. We got time. Ah, Dark Knight Stones. Wonderful. Not useful to me, but that's okay. The more you know. How do I get down from here? Can I jump that? I guess I must be able to. I mean, it doesn't look that far. Oh yeah, okay. It's easy enough. That one, shoot this one. That's all. I don't even remember what I get from up here. But it's clearly very important, wherever it is. Oh, there's just a ladder in here. Why? What was the point of any of that? What? So what did this one do? Again? Oh, it is that one, okay. That makes sense. I mean, I guess it gives you a way to come at this area from this end instead of the lower end. I don't know why you'd want to do that if you've already been exploring up around here. To even open the thing up in the first place. Oh, it's that. Okay, I get it. Never mind. That makes way more sense. so you can get to the bonfire. I'm not sure what that ladder's for. It's just me. I guess so you don't have to like lower it and then get on the top of it and raise it again. It does make sense now I think about it. Cool. That was most of the outside part of the city here. Buy more life gems now. It's time I'm in Majula. Just sneak past this guy. Okay, that's bad news for me. So I do not have space to roll, and I do not have... Actually, I can just fight him in here, never mind. This is fine, maybe. It is still a Scythe Forlorn, so I probably will still get absolutely rocked the moment he gets close, but still, at least there's a chance. Also, he seems averse to going on the elevator, like, square here. Which is fine by me. It's actually a huge disadvantage for him. That's hilarious. I think his AI thinks... Alright. Saying AI is weird these days. It's not like the same as... Whatever. His programming that seems to be treating this as not solid ground. Because the elevator is somewhere else. Which I will happily take advantage of. No one likes the Forlorn invading anyway. Hi, Sin. Thanks for killing those dudes for me. Appreciate it. Into the sanctum. Which is where the real fight begins. Really? Really? Really, really? You know what? Let's do it the easy way. Ooh, celebrate hero. 20,000 souls right there. Do I have binoculars? Maybe. Oh, wait. There are no weapons on this one, aren't they? Are they? I don't remember. I may have just not picked them up. No, I didn't. I should have. Okay. What I was going for there. Come on. There we go. Okay, once corporeal, these guys aren't too bad. Okay, never mind, take it back. Now we engage in a little running past everyone. Jesus. Oh, that's bad. It's on the wrong inventory item. If they follow the same logic. They do. Hilarious. Actually, a little surprised I haven't discovered that sooner. Given that this game is not terribly new. Or it was one of the non-blocking gentlemen, but what can you do? Did that one just drop off cliff? You did. Nice. Just gonna go ahead and get my max health back. Guess there are magic users here. Having the spellstone play ring isn't bad. Hey, buddy. Hey, I figured it out. Eventually, I mean. Not roll fast enough. Oh, nice. I'll take that. I don't know if I knew they dropped those. Destructive great arrow. A onion helm. That's where that is. So vessel, we take those. It just now occurred to me one of these could have been a mimic. Luckily they aren't, which is probably why it didn't come to mind. I don't always remember where all the mimics are, but usually have at least a vague memory. I love it when enemies just miss. Especially when they're ambushing me. Like, dog, you could have taken a moment, lined that up better. It's a you problem. Then again, it's not like I haven't done the same. Ow. You perish. You take a few more shots because you were at full health. and then you perish. That's trapped. Ow. Jesus, those do damage. I always like this design. It's very creative. These sort of like hexer witches. Sort of like flowery. Deet. Didn't dodge that one. That's fine. I'll take that trade. Like a ninth of my health for his death. There are a couple switches in this DLC that are going to be a pain in the butt to hit. Somewhere. I don't remember where this leads to, but take the plunge. Oh. That's where that goes. There are going to be just a whole bunch of those. I don't know if I can hit that from up here. No. Well, here goes nothing. Ow. One of these has a very powerful ring. Not for this playthrough, or I'd have gotten it much sooner, but it does have some cool stuff. Actually, it might be upstairs. Gets up above. Ow. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, it can do some damage. That's interesting. That's why I didn't continue up the stairs. There are definitely more. Ow. Get a lot of distance with that flying move. Repair powder doesn't fix broken items, right? Fairly certain. I only have like a backup weapon, aside from his all staff, which will break immediately. I guess I have a +8 sorcerer staff. That's actually pretty good. It's almost maxed out. It's only marginally more damage than broken Staff of Wisdom, but it'll do. Yeah. As they say, you have to Flynn to win. That's not what I wanted to happen. Oh my god, that drop actually does a lot. I didn't notice that the first time I dropped in here. Let's try that one again, shall we? There we go. Yeah, that's one of the ones I was alluding to a moment ago. Also that one up there. I might need to figure out where the binoculars are. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're in Medulla, but I just don't remember, like, exactly where. Actually, I've almost got this one. Yeah, there we go. At least I think they got it. Sounds like stone scraping on stone. This one, though. Never mind, that one was way easier. Who needs binoculars? That is, it's not great damage. Have to go get stuff repaired in a moment. Unfortunately, there's no freaking bonfire in here. So I might have to redo, like, all of this. Well, I mean, I don't have to go fight the bugs. If I were to go homeward bone out of here. Oh. That corpse might be on that button. Never mind, it disappeared. I was about to say that could be a problem, but apparently it's not. That was too quick. Hey, there we go. I do remember what's in this chest. It's a very cool weapon. The puzzling stone sword. The sword whip, chain whip sword. Whatever you want to call it. Like Ivy from Soul Calibur. Or 100 other characters. Because it's just such a cool weapon to have. I'm a little low on time, but let's see how far I can get in the little spike pit zone over here. Ow. also a little low on Estus. And my rope's broken. Love that for me. Oh my god. Whoops. That didn't work. Just gonna try and use the feather, but nope. So I just realized that's what's her face's door right there. Didn't realize the geography of the geometry, I guess is a better word, of the area wrapped around to that extent. I bet some speedrunners have figured out a way to drop down there and just go right to the boss. Do like a fall damage skip like in the first game. I don't know if that's the thing you can even do in the second game. I don't know if there's a way for that. I haven't looked into Dark Souls 2 speedrunning that much. I watched a lot of Dark Souls 1 stuff. What am I doing? Hopefully that's enough. Oof, a lot of my stuff broke. There we go. Okay. Could have been worse. Winning, mate. I am winning. I beat a boss. I beat 2 bosses. And now working on clearing the last DLC. Let's fucking go. Rings, yeah. Currently, steel protection just because I have light armor on. I switch that one out sometimes. Sorcery clutch, spell quartz just because I had that on for the blue guy, and then I really have like a lot. I guess I just life ring actually. That's a better idea. And for stats, I at one point cranked intelligence all the way to 99 by farming the giant lord. Yeah. Just so I could squeeze a few extra points of damage out of Soul Arrow here. ADP input points due to me. Yeah, that's true. I haven't respec'd at all yet, so this is just what I was leveling up with. That is a very good point. Also, I don't super need more spell uses than I already have. It would help with the solid staff, though. So that is actually a good point. Can I have stamina, please? A lot of fast cast. That's true. It does help casting speed as well. That is a very good point. Stop blocking for 2 seconds so I can murder you. There we go. That was it. I think I actually kind of have to go soon, unfortunately. But let's see how far I can run in the meantime. I'm just gonna kind of ignore all this. I don't think those sorceress types move at all, do they? I don't think I've ever seen them move. Break before we get caught. Wait, this isn't where the coffins are. Where are the coffins? Whatever, we're here now. Hi, Jester Thomas. Ow. Okay, that's bad. Can't even run, because you have to kill Thomas for that. Hold, please, Jester Thomas. Let's see what I can do about Mr. Immortal over here. Oh, the coffins were down that way. But they must be over here, I guess? No, that's just a chest. Ow. Oh, Dragonstone. I need that for something. I'm a ladder, please? No? Okay, alright. Got body blocked by the incorporeal dude. Unfortunately, I think that's gonna have to be the end of the stream today, so we'll see if I can recover my souls next time. So yeah. I will... Actually, I can go respec. I don't really have time right now, but I'll look into it. In any case, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time as we take on the rest of this DLC and then back into the main game for, I guess, the Ancient Dragon and Vendrick. It's about all I have left before hitting the throne. We're almost there. We're getting there. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.